Alright class, now we're going to do number 5 on your chapter 5 applicate homework. So you see this little table, this little graph over here, and then the first thing in our minds, what on earth is this? This looks very scary. Don't worry, this is just different lines on the same graph. We're going to tackle one by one, okay? So let's look at the question. So the first question is asking, between point A and E, so curve OO, so this vertical line over here, is it perfectly elastic? So let's look for the elasticity for this one line OO between point E and A. So since we have 2 points, we can find out what's the elasticity of this line from these 2 points over here. So let's, again, I'm going to use Excel, so you can use whatever you want, but I like to use Excel because it's very convenient, and I can change whatever I want at a later time. So let's do the table again. So between point O and E, so point E and A, my bad. So between point E and A, and then the first column, let's call this one change in quantity. And the next one will be average quantity, AV, and then percentage change in quantity. The next one will be change in price, average price, percentage change in price. The last one will be our elasticity. So let's make it a little wider. Okay, so between point E, at point E, let me do side by side. Okay, so for point E, our quantity is at 100. Our point A quantity is also 100. So the change in quantity, now we know it's 0, but just type this everything out. So equal to 100 minus 100, which give you 0. And then the average quantity, I'm going to do 100 plus 100. Forgot equal sign. So equal sign, 100 plus 100, and then divided by 2. So again, give you 100. And then the percentage change in quantity, I'm going to use the change in quantity, which is 0, divided by our average quantity, 100, which give you 0. And then change in price. Change in price at point A, our price is 100. At point E, price is 130. So change in price, so equal sign, 130 minus 100. So just give you 30. And the average prices, again, equal sign, 130 plus 100, and then divided by 2, that's 115. And then next one, your percentage change in price. So this equals to your 30, which is change in price, divided by your 115, your average prices. So they give you 0.2608. And the last one, the elasticity, we're going to use the percentage change in quantity. So that will be this 0 over here. So percentage in quantity, which is 0, and then divided by the percentage change in price. So our elasticity shows 0. Now remember this, if you have a 0 elasticity, that means for this line, or for this demand curve over here, will be perfectly inelastic. So consumers don't have any choice. Doesn't matter what the price is, we have to buy the same amount of good, which this line shows. So it doesn't matter what the price is. When the price is 130, we buy 100. When the price is 100, we buy 100. So it doesn't matter what the price is, consumer always buy the same amount. So we're very inflexible. Therefore, we call this one perfectly inelastic. So for the first question over here, between point A and E, curve OO is perfectly elastic. This answer will be false. It should be perfectly inelastic. Okay, and then next, let's do second one. So between point A and D, curve NN is inelastic. So let's do another elasticity. So between point A and D, so point, let's go back. Go back over here. So point AD. For point D, our quantity is 80. For point A, our quantity is 100. So the changing quantity, so this one will be 100 minus 80. So that give you 20. And then average quantity, so 100 plus 80. And then divided by 2, that give you 90. And then next, the percentage change in quantity, to give you, they should use the 20 as their change, divided by the average, 90. The percentage change should be 0.2222. And then for price at point D, our price is 130. At point A, our price is 100. So this will be equal sign 130 minus 100, to give you 30. And then the average, that would be equal sign 130 plus 100, and then divided by 2. That's going to be 115. And then the last one, the percentage change in price. So equal sign 30 divided by 115. Answer is 0.2608. And the last one, the elasticity. So elasticity, we're going to use the percentage change in quantity, which is the 0.2222, divided by the percentage change in price, which is the 0.2608. Your answer is going to be 0.851852. So this number is less than 1. So if it's less than 1, then we call this one inelastic. So let's go back over here. So it says curve NN is inelastic, and this should be a true statement. Alright, last one. Curve NN is more elastic between point A and D than curve MM between point A and C. So we know the between point A and D what the elasticity is, and then next we need to look for the elasticity between point A and C to make comparison. So last one over here. So point A and C. So where's our C? C is right here. So for C, our quantity is 70, and then for A, our quantity is 100. So let's do this one. So equals to 100 minus 70. You should have 30. And then the average of quantity, so equal sign 100 plus 70 divided by 2, so 85. And then your average, your percentage change in quantity, use your change in quantity, so 30 divided by your average, 85, and this should be 0.3529. And then the change in price, so price change at point C, our price is 120, and then point A price is 100. So the change in price is going to be 120 minus 100, that's just 20. And then the average in prices is going to be 120 plus 100, and then divided by 2, so the average is 110. So lastly, the percentage change, we're going to use our change in price, which is 20, divided by the average, 110. The answer is going to be 0.1818. And then lastly, to find elasticity is going to be equal to our percentage change in quantity divided by the percentage change in price, and the answer is going to be 1.94. So by comparison, looks like from point A to C, our elasticity is 1.94, and then from point A to D, it's only 0.851852. So from point A to C, the elasticity is higher. So you call that from point A to C is more elastic. So this statement says from curve NN is more elastic between point AD than curve MM between point A and C. So this will be a false statement, because for point A and C is 1.94, and from point A to D, the elasticity is only 0.85. So this one should be false. All right, let's check our answer. Cross our fingers. Hopefully, got it right. Let's see. Yes, and what's the last one? I guess we got it right. Okay. This is the answer for number 5. So, any question, let me know. All right. Thank you very much.